I am muted. I am a fraud. There you go. Yo, I'm not hearing you. My apologies. I was muted because I'm a fraud. There you go. Now you can hear me. Yeah, as I said, I'm checking out the other games. Newcastle won 6-1 against Karabakh. I only watched until like 5-0. Then I turned it off. I was like, yeah, I've seen enough. I have seen enough. But the other games that are today, obviously, there's a game. But also Olympiacos against Leverkusen and Bodo Glimt against Enter. So I'll be keeping track of those two while we watch the game. I'm saying Wolves too. Oh yeah, Wolves is playing Arsenal today, aren't they? Oh yeah, I'll need to keep an eye on that as well. So I'm keeping an eye on 3 other games. Wolves against Arsenal. Bodo Glimt against Inter. Olympiacos against Leverkusen. And then of course, this game, which we are watching right now. But we'll kick off in a moment at the very least. Let me get the timer out. Always a good way to start. Yep. Right then, let's check out the Atletico lineup. I mean, the Brugge lineup is what I expected. Mignolet, Seys, Mechelen, Ordonez, Sabbe. The usual. Van Aken, Onyedika, Stankovic. The usual. Zolis instead of Forbes, because Forbes is injured. He didn't train. He didn't participate in training. So Zolis gets another start. I imagine Zolis will be on the left, Diakon on the right, but I'm not quite sure. Tentresoldi up top. Why not? Prediction. I'll go 2-0. I gotta have some chests in it. I've got to have some chests. So I'll go 2-0. Why not? 2-0 Bruges. Kick off by Onyedika. And we are underway. Let us hope for a good fucking result to this game, because I went on a Atletico Madrid channel showing chests. I can't be embarrassing myself there, can I? Club Brugge 3-0 is your prediction. Don't get too excited. It's still a good team. And they rested heavily, I was told, against Rayo. Obviously, I've not followed Atletico. I do remember that game. Silla and Silla goal and Jutla goals. Silla and Jutla were the goal scorers there. And Mignolet with 1,000 saves across both games. Primarily the away game, but at the end of the home game as well. But yeah. So the Atletico Madrid lineup is Oblak. Who else are they gonna put in net? Molina, Pubel, Hanko, and Brugge. Hanko not the player I expected. There in that defense. For the rest, that's about what I was told on the Atleti channel. Simeone, Koke, Simeone's son, of course. Koke, Lorente, and Lukman in that 4. I'm guessing they're gonna play 4-4-2. That's what Google shows. I don't know, I've not watched enough Atletico this season. I've watched them against Rayo, but overall not enough. Then Griezmann and Alvarez playing. That was the major disagreement that we had, or that they had on the Atletico channel. I was on with 3 Atleti fans. They were saying, I think none of them had Alvarez in their starting 11, if I remember correctly. Which is interesting, but he has played better in Europe than in oh, Van Aken, can he get onto the ball? No, he's not fast enough. But he has played better in Europe than he has in La Liga. He's not scored a La Liga goal since September something. Or November, it's November. Juventus stay humble, eh? Hey. So Along was shushing Conte. He didn't say much about Conte. He kind of brushed the question off. What's your prediction for this, Alf? I'm going 2-0 Bruges. Gotta show some chest. Good ball, Van Aken. Diakon just barely gets to it. Wasn't good enough though by Hans. So Diakon just had to play it round. And then lost it. I'm hoping for the 2-0. I like my history. I like my history. So 2-0. We beat them 2-0 a few days ago. I don't think we've won a single. In fact, I think we've lost all out away. No, we haven't. We played Skyrat away. But I don't think we've... Michael is predicting 1-1. Interesting. Yeah, if we don't win, if we do not win against Atletico today, then I don't think we're advancing. Well, you need to beat them in this stage. Like, we've not won a single Champions League game away from home, barring Kairat Almaty, which is like... First of all, it's a neutral stadium, because Kairat's stadium is too far away. Arsenal have scored already. That's about what you'd expect, unfortunately. Yeah, dive dead from Griezmann, by the way. He should be booked. He should be booked for diving. Alvarez taking the court. That's interesting. Alvarez does not have a great cross on him, so... I'm confused as to why he takes the corners. Has he been taking corners for Atleti all season? Ball headed up the pitch by Brugge. It's coming around again, but it's poor passing by Atleti. Now the ball is out for a throw-in. Griezmann should be on a yellow card already. Dived. That should be a yellow. Why is this chat not working? Oh, this is on. Yeah, chat is not working. Brilliant. I'm gonna have to fix this at some point, but for now, we'll just remove chat. Annoying. They think Saka in the 10 is the answer. Penalty check, apparently. Should be a yellow card for Griezmann, not a penalty check. What are you doing here? Van Aken wins the ball and it's no contact with, what's his name? Ordonez. So, never a penalty. Oh, they're talking here. Ooh. That's just odd what says this does there. You need a better angle. Need a better angle, but that does not look great. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, what are you doing there, bro? Yeah, he's gonna give it. Usually they give it when they go to the screen. Yep, he's giving it. So, that is so dumb by Sace. Can't lie. You guys are finished. We might just well be. Yo, big up Adam. Big up. And that's an early penalty to Atletico. We're gonna lose this game. Penalty Alvarez, and I can't see him. Yep, there you go. That's just brilliant. That is just brilliant. Feeling sick. The allergies caught up once again. Well, that's annoying. Allergies are a bitch. And so is this game. What a stupid thing to do. Let me center this. Right in the... That's better. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be one of those games. VAR ruined football. Hey, there you go. VAR ruined football. Not a real game. Fuck this game. Atletico are just gonna hold on to the ball a bit now, I think. Julian did not score from open play. Yeah, he's a bit washed right now, but he took a brilliant penalty. Villarreal hosts Valencia this Sunday. Ah, that was just dumb by Sace. Where he moved his hands. It's annoying. Annoying. Like, it's not really a fair punishment, is it? Player does that. Ball hits the hand. Really denying a clear scoring opportunity? No. But your opponent does receive a 90% chance to score, so... Is it fair? No, but... Do we complain when it's given our way? No. So, can't call it a robbery, can we? You wouldn't complain if that was given your way, so... Can't call that a robbery. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the PSG highlights from yesterday, so you can watch it, I guess, at halftime. Sure, go ahead. I can watch that at halftime. Ball to Onyedika, straight at the goalkeeper. Onyedika should have left it for the goalie's by. Goalies was quite well. Zolis needs to shout, though, if he wants it. Assuming he didn't. Because Zolis was in position to curl it, whereas Onyedika either had to place it to his right or straight at the goalkeeper. Because he couldn't go across. Goes through eight centre backs blocking him, so he couldn't go across. So. But again, Zolis needs to shout there for the ball. Ball on the left again for Atletico. Lookman. Got the overlap from Alvarez, who put the ball behind. Sorry, not Alvarez. Mossad Lorente. Yeah. Ball over the bar. And my screen is lagging. No more football for me, I guess. My screen. Oh, there you go. Ball is back. Diakon trying to run at his man, gets past him, does that very well. Now he's gonna give it to Sace again. Sace. Can't keep the ball. Now it's out for the throw-in. Sace is having a horrid start to this game. Absolute horrid start here for this guy. Oh, terrible passing from Atleti. Tresoldi shoots well wide. You need to profit off of those. Zoli's again angry he didn't get the ball, but again, you need to ask for the ball there. Like, your teammates are not gonna sense that you want the ball, are they? Ask for it properly. Onyedika into Van Aken. Van Aken onto Diakon. Throw in again here by Sace. I can't imagine him throwing far. And nobody's in the box for a long throw either. Oh, is he gonna try anyhow? Yes. Onyedika, not a great holder plate there. Ordonez picks up the ball. And passes it backward. No reason. Like, look at the space Sub was in. No one was gonna confront you there on that pass. Diakon again. Says Diakon. You need to pass the ball faster. Look at the overloads here that Atleti have down the right hand side where the ball is. Look at the absolute overloads on the ball side. You can't play a full game like that. You need to pass the ball around quickly. That's brilliant, by the way, by Tresoldi. Pass, however, ruins what he gets. Go into Brugge. Sort of just kept it in play. Mechelen. Good ball to Diakon. Diakon. On to Mechelen. What is all this sloppiness today? Sabbe. First time, well, second time cross, I suppose. Zolis can't get it to Van Aken. Sabbe. Or cross. Ball straight into Van Aken's face. Trasoldi, great shot on the turn. Very good save by Oblak. Now Onyedika on the ball again. Sabbe. Again. We're keeping things down to the right-hand side at the moment. And I feel like Atletico is very comfortable to just keep things down this side of the pitch. I know it's bad to compare to Man City, but if this is Man City, they're passing the ball left, right, and they're forcing Atletico to shift their weight, because they're defending with or poor passing again by Atletico. Onyedika onto Diakon. They're defending with overloads on the ball side. That's not a way to play for 90 minutes. You don't play like that for 90 minutes, so I'll tell you that much. Man City forces their opposition to defend like that for 30 minutes. If you're defending like that against City, 30 minutes. Ball left, ball right. And I know, not a good thing to compare to them. It's not fair, but that same principle is what you need to do here. Force these players to run. Especially when you have players like Llorente and Koke there. How old is Llorente? He's 30, right? Ball punched away by Oblak. It's appeals for handball. I didn't see any. Yeah, Llorente is 30, so is Koke. In their 30s, I mean. So these are older midfielders. You need to force them to run. Zolis. Zolis still. On to Seis. And Hans van Aken again. Goal Como. Back up to the Como, bro. Bodo Glimt scored against Enter. Wow. What stadium is that being played at? Is that at Bodo or is it at San Siro? I don't know what Bodo's stadium is called. What's your appeal for handball here? Let me see. Arm by his side. Yeah, they're not gonna give that. At Bodo. The thing is, yeah, practically it's the same as the Seis one, because Seis's arm was by his side, but because Seis holds his fist up, it's not the way they think about it, is it? So that's never going to be given as a pen. Which is once again why the rule is flawed. Deco on a yellow card already. Calm down, bro. Van Aken. On to Ordóñez. Onyedika. Van Aken again. They're going nowhere. We are just far too slow to move the ball. This Atletico team is making mistakes, but we're too scared to force them to make more. Good ball, Stankovic. No, I lied. That was a poor ball by Stankovic. Seis. doesn't dare to go in there. That's very good by Ordonez, but we can't hold on to the ball. Take up, welcome back. I sent it to you. Yeah, I'll check that out at halftime. Who's got the ball here now? It's Ordonez. Mechelen. Good ball into Tresoldi, but Tresoldi touches back. He does well to get the ball onto Van Aken, though, who crosses it in. It wasn't Tresoldi, my apologies, it was Stankovic. Our best attempt so far was that snapshot by Tresoldi, which wasn't a chance we created, by the way. We've not created any chances. We've gotten some snapshots from balls that have fallen our way, but we've not created any chances. Which is just poor. Exceedingly poor. Atletico get the ball down the right here. They're not pressing them. Again, this Atletico team makes mistakes. We are just afraid of forcing those mistakes. Don't press enough. We don't show enough tenacity. We don't move the ball quickly enough. I hate when they show you like random people in the stands. I don't give a fuck about these. Show me the pitch. Like, they always do that when there's a player injured, don't they? If there's a player injured and he's in the stands, they always show him in the stands. Oh, look, he exists. Yeah, we know, mate. Show us the game. Stankovic. Way too hard, this ball by Mech. Why are we not just playing the ball around quickly? This is not playing the ball around quickly. This is playing a quick ball. Very different. Ah, poor header by I believe it was Ordonez. Shot over the bar by Atletico. Van Aken. Onyedika. And Zolis. But the play is just too slow. Again, we've gone nowhere. We're straight back to Onyedika. We've not forced them to run a whole lot. We've not gotten closer to their goal. We've just recycled possession. There's no clear idea here of what are we gonna do, who's gonna step up. There's no clear idea. Soldi. Oh, can't poke the ball through for Stankovic. When you Dika, could he win the ball? Or, nah. Ordonez, where are you playing this ball towards? If you're gonna come in and intercept, you need to play it somewhere. Ordonez again picks up the ball now. Mechelen just goes backwards. Mignolet is gonna play it long. Long to who? Nobody. Van Aken picks up the ball now. Diakon running forwards. Says is with him, but he just tries to cross it in. Doesn't get it anywhere. Good piece of technique here by the Atleti player. Why are you giving that a free kick immediately? Like, that's so soft for a free kick. That's so soft for a free kick. Throw in again to Atletico. Atleti must have had a dozen throw-ins at this point. We just can't keep the ball in play, can we? I think we've had one. Says doesn't win the ball back. It's another throw-in for Atletico. Says is having the worst game of his fucking career, bro. What are you doing? Absolute howler game, this. And Van Aken is doing his usual, talking to the referee half the game when you're losing. Nothing much is happening at the moment. It's just Atletico doing what they're supposed to do. We're defending with overload, so they're not worried about going forwards. Also helps when you're a goal up. They'll just play the ball left, right until we're tired of running. It's exactly what we should have been doing the past 30 minutes. We shouldn't be losing. Penalty we conceded, that's so dumb. Big, your Alf, big up, Dan. Dental say to Michael, Alf is cooking says. He's having a horror game, bro. Horror game. Say's still the best left back. Yeah. Doesn't change much, but this is a horror game. He needs to step up in the second half, because the first half, yikes. Griezmann. Ball into Onyedika. Says again. Van Aken. And Ordonez now. Ordonez, just a ball to Sabbe. Sabbe has been the better of the two players so far. Both defensively and going forwards, actually. Which usually he's better at neither. In possession as well, he's... I mean, Sace has not had much possession, to be fair. We've been mostly going through the right-hand side. This game is boring as fuck. It's alright, I think. Ball to Diakon. Please don't shoot. Why did you shoot? You were not going to score. I think it's been an alright game. Like, from the neutral perspective, I mean, from the Brugge perspective, it's been a woeful game, but... From a neutral perspective, I think it's been alright. Ball shot well wide, though, by Brugge. Inter is drawing 1-1 with Bodo Glimt. Diakon gets the ball to Mechelen, who was high up the pitch for some reason. And now we've managed to pass the ball all the way backwards to goalkeeper again. We love doing that one, don't we? Ball out for a throw-in? Yeah. Throw-in to Atletico. Atletico going inside, and Stace cannot pick up the ball. It's shot wide, luckily. Good attempt, though, by, I believe it was Simeone. We had a good period there of possession after we conceded the penalty, but done nothing with it. Ball with Diakon now. We didn't create any chances. Yeah, Tressoldi had 2 shots, but that's just Atletico giving Tressoldi the ball twice, not good chances being created. Mechelen with Diakon. Diakon. He's been our best player today. Sabbe. And to Zolis. Zolis is turning around, gets the ball to Onyedika. Onyedika to Sabbe again. Onyedika goes forward, doesn't get the ball back, but it comes to Stankovic. Now Mechelen. Says. Oh, the ball comes to Diakon. Thought it wasn't going to get there. Diakon now across again for Onyedika. Oh, good shot by him. And it's been cleared out for a throw-in. Onyedika again. I think we're going to be staring at the blanks. I mean, I think we're just going to be just blank staring at the screen for a lot of this game. Atleti are too comfortable. Lookman can't get past Sabbe. Good ball down the right here. Says is on Simeone. Molina now. Molina into Alvarez. Alvarez has a go. It's into the hands of Mignolet. Yesterday was crazy. I don't think anything was too crazy. Galatasaray was crazy. Other than that, really. Apparently, something racist was said to Vinny. Apparently. Ifs, buts, and maybes. We know he likes to cry wolf. That's the problem, isn't it? So when you cry wolf all the time, when it really happens, you're just like, okay. So like, did it happen? Maybe, maybe not. I've not seen any Benfica player or anything come out and say they heard it, which I would find surprising because there's a lot of black players there. So I think it's just, I think Vinny just got insulted, probably got called on name, but nothing racist. And he decided, you know what? He put his shirt up. I'm gonna pretend like that's something racist and kick up a fight. I think that's what happened. I'm not gonna lie. It's just too often with that guy. It happens all the time to the point I'm like, hey, like, not crying wolf. That's the problem. Yeah, but it's Monaco. It's like you lost your virginity to a whore. Like, you know. Porto owns Benfica anyways at this point. Eh. They are on the rise. Or on top. I won't say they're on the rise. I believe that I believe that Sporting is first right now, aren't they? No, Porto is on top. Porto is first in the league right now. Okay. They are 4 points clear of Sporting. They've actually had a bit of a wobble in their recent form. They could be a bit more clear. Good passing by Mechelen. Sorry, Van Aken. Gasoldi held on to the ball. Now he's got it back. Diakon. Diakon is going inside. He's nowhere to go, so he passes to Ordonez. And Atletico have sunk in again. Diakon. Diakon into Onyedika. Onyedika brings the ball wide. Sabe crosses in. It's cleared. Sabe taking his time. Oh, what is Van Aken doing? Just not paying attention, I suppose. He could have passed that ball like 3 times. Just walked backwards on the ball. Ball kept in play here. Says kicks the ball up the pitch. Koke intercepts. Llorente, sorry. Now Koke is on the ball. Again, we've played good here, but what have we done? We've played good, but we've not done anything, have we? Ball crossed in. Good challenge there by, I'm not sure who, Sabbe. Brilliant challenge by him. And corner to Atleti. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Just trying to get corners. Because we're not creating anything from open play. But when we go forward, we just need to, well, go forwards for starters and just cross the ball in. Cross and pray. And you can't cross too early. Cross as quickly as possible. Try to cause some panic. Atletico, corner. Well, football isn't open play only though, is it? Another corner. Ball is outside of the box now, but it's not gone yet. Sabbe. Sabbe up the pitch. Nobody's getting there. Says now. Says into Onyedika. Onyedika gets the free kick. Bit soft that, but okay, we'll take it. Olympiacos leads 1-0 against Bayer Leverkusen, by the way. Mechelen. Onyedika! Fuck's sake, this dumbass. I swear down, this guy has some of the worst positional awareness in all of football. Situational awareness, word I was looking for. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, the ball gets to Diakon now. Says. Van Aken into the box. Tresoldi back to Van Aken. Van Aken goes wide to Zolis. Zolis does whatever he does there. Zolis things. And Tresoldi has stayed down. I don't think he was touched. We'll see here on the replay. I mean, that's a die. Don't waste your time. That's a clear as day. Oh! He did step on his foot, but I don't think they'll give a penalty for it. Yeah. Offside. It was an offside goal by Olympiacos, so 0-0 there. Brugge just playing hope ball. That was a poor cross. Very poor cross. Zolis has made his best Scovolsen impression once again. Shot's been blocked there by Ordonez. Now it's another corner. And that's going to be the first half after this one. Karabakh, the team that made a good display against Chelsea. Yeah, but it's one thing to do it in November, as you say. The knockouts is where it really matters, isn't it? Because a lot of these teams are just rotating in the group, or in the league phase, should I say. That is terrible. Terrible defending. How's that even gone in the back of the net? 2-0. How has that gone into the back of the net? That is woeful defending. I'll need to look back on that replay. What is that defense? I mean, that is just horrid. Horrid defending. Ordonez is doing nothing. Goalkeeper is hopeless there. Yeah, we've lost. We're out of the Champions League. Yay. Brilliant, this. That's pathetic. There's no two ways to describe that other than pathetic. Who scored? Lookman, I believe. Lookman scored. Which is funny, because he's had a woeful game. But now Lookman scored, so he got revenge apparently. This game has been utterly pathetic. That's what happens when you don't play seriously. That's what happens. No remontada is coming, buddy. This team is shit. No remontada is coming. Pick up Michael. It's that time of the year, isn't it? Where's Ajax again? Champions League. Alright. Nowhere to be seen. They're not even at this stage, bro. Even at this. Yeah. Sad days, bro. Sad days. We had a lot of possession. Listen, we had a lot of possession. We had the ball in their half. We just did not do anything with it. This is the inferiority complex football. We'll pass backward. We can't play the ball in between the lines. Inferiority complex. That's what it is. Absolute stinker so far by him. By far the worst game he's played. All season. Worst game he's played. Nah. I don't think that was a penalty. Contact was way too soft. I don't think the first one was a penalty either. When Stace had his arm up, but oh well. I can understand them giving that once it calls to the screen. They're never gonna give Stace one. Or sorry, the Soldi one. The contact is just way too light. So penalty has been given, or no penalty has been given for Brugge. I'm watching the highlights now of PSG. Their comeback against Monaco. Comeback kings and all. Shouldn't have done that. Oops. First goal by Monaco was mad good, I can't lie. And Monaco was winning for like 28 minutes. That first goal by PSG was also sick. Dewey with that first. I mean, that's just good finishing. Like good little finishers. They put you. If you're losing a game and you've got someone who can just score goals like that, that gives you games. That gives you a game back, even if you've been shit. I mean, that's 3 great goals by PSG in that game. I've just watched the highlights. That is just 3 good goals. Yeah. Yeah, Monaco turned up for 22 minutes. And then they were done. But, hey. If you're good, you're good, you know. We are not good. We've, listen. Going into the bushes. Listen, yeah, we just play way too scared. We are way too scared when we play football sometimes. We've had chances to cross balls in, to chip balls in, put balls over the back four, but we've not taken them. We've just passed sideways and backwards. We've had chances to run at them, but we've not taken them. This is our Atletico team that makes mistakes, but we are too scared to make anything with them. So if you're too scared to play proper football, that was such a soft pen to say Swan. I can't lie, but he should never move his hands that way. I mean, this is why the penalty rule is so dumb to begin with. Like, is Atletico gonna get a chance to score if Says doesn't touch the ball there? No, the ball's gonna bounce, and it's gonna be the same difference. But the ball touches his hand, and he should not allow that. So dumb. So dumb. What a horror game. Best we can do second half is put on Romeo and give Romeo the key. I can't lie. Take off Zolis as well. He's been woeful. Romeo's been woeful. Take him off. Put on well, who do we have on the bench? Let's start with that. Ludovic Reis is on the bench. He still exists. Romeo, of course. Campbell is on the bench. I would put Campbell and Romeo on, to be honest. I first, like immediately, I put on Romeo. But for who is the question? Like, it's not like Tresoldi has been poor. Tresoldi has played very well, but you need to put Romeo on. So do you put Romeo on for Solis? How do you play it then? That was that 4-1-2-1-2. And then you have your back four. You have Stankovic in the 6. You have Onyedika Van Aken as the wide midfielders. You have Diakon as the 10. So, no, you put Diakon as a wide midfielder. You put Van Aken in the middle. And you have Tresoldi and Romeo up top. But you do 4-2-2. You do it on 4-2-2, I suppose. Your back four is Seis, Mechelen, Ordonez, Sabbe. Then Stankovic, Onyedika. Then Van Aken, Romeo. And then Diakon, Tresoldi. That's what I will do. That's what I will do. It's very different from how we've been playing, but oh well. You need to change something. You need to change something. It's 1-1 between Bodo and Inter. It's 0-0 between Olympiacos and Leverkusen. This game, we've not accomplished anything of note. Let's hope the second half is less bad. Again, if we don't win, if we do not win this game, I don't think we are winning the tie. I think we have to win this game. I just don't see us winning at the Metropolitano. Like, I can imagine us getting a draw there. But winning, I don't think we can do that. So, cross your fingers and pray. Second half should be kicking off soon. Should be. How many minutes of stoppage time was there? There were like 3 minutes and then they scored the goal in the fourth. So. Second half will be starting soon. Still taking a while though. Okay, the second half has finally kicked off. I forgot to start the timer, my apologies. I'm fraudulent. One moment. Rush on the ball now, and we need at least 2 goals. Like, if we get a draw at the Metropolitano, and then we win on penalties, that's an option, but winning is not an option there, let's be honest. Forward passing. Always a great start. When you can't string 2 passes together. Onyedika needs to move the ball faster and not backwards, but that's what he does. Ball out for a throw-in again to Brugge. Brugge have the ball here, they bring it to Mechelen. Mechelen is just standing at the halfway line. Say's now going backwards for absolutely no reason. Inviting pressure on yourself for absolutely no reason. And going backwards again when you could have gone to sub for absolutely no reason. Why? And now you invite pressure upon a goalkeeper who's not great on the ball. Like, literally, that's why Liverpool got rid of him. He wasn't good enough on the ball. It's so odd, the way these players play. Someone's gone down here holding the back of their neck. I think it's Stankovic. That was a push. He'll be a bit gassed, but he'll be fine. Ball just narrowly grabbed its way to Ordonez. Now Ordonez has played the ball up the pitch. Solis. Stankovic again. Stankovic into Van Aken. Van Aken, brilliant ball here to Diakon. Diakon crosses it in. But nobody's there. That's what we need to do more, though. Just cross balls in. You create panic that way. Panic leads to goals. Like, even if you don't get onto it, if you can create panic, you'll get own goals as well. Dika, it's lucky to get the ball back. Stankovic out wide. Zolis gives it to Sabbe. Sabbe crosses it in. It's a corner. There you go. That's not a chance to do something. You've got a set piece now. That's how you need to play football. It's a shame we didn't do that for the first 45 minutes. Imagine if we did that all first 45 minutes and we didn't concede the penalty we did, which was stupid by Sace, I repeat, for the so many time. Weird setup here for this corner, but this is how corners are taken now. Always some weird, stupid setup. Ball's been lost. It's out for the throw-in. Yeah, throw-in to Atletico. Mechelen heads the ball backwards. Joaquin says specs. Don't go backwards! Fuck me, you dumb fuck. Like, these players need to stop playing pussy ball, bro. Could have just played the ball sideways and keep the pressure on. The moment you pass backwards, the pressure is gone. Then you just need to build up from scratch again. Good ball into Stankovic, who can't cross it. Corner, again. Ole ole. But at least that's a chance to do something. We're playing way better in the first 5 minutes here than we've done all game. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this either. Pathetic first half. Absolutely pathetic. Joaquin Seys forgot how to play football. And our attacking was just pussy-like. Ball's rolled in, though. It's 1-2. Don't think it will mean much. But it is 1-2. Again, I think we need another 2 goals. I don't see us winning at the Metropolitano. I see us getting a draw at best. So even though we scored, we still need to get 2 more goals. So it doesn't mean anything. It's nice to score, though. Makes the game a bit less painful of a loss. Oops. I got too excited there. I wish I had all... I wish it was 1-2. Or 4-2. I think it's gonna be ruled out for offside, by the way. I think Tresoldi was offside. Ah, he was on. He was on. He came back from an offside position, but he was on when the ball was played. Don't they have semi-automated offsides in the Champions League? Let me look that up. Nah, it ain't happening. I think he's on. Because he runs offside and then back on. But yeah, he's well on. He's well on. He's well on side. When the ball was played, he was... There were 3 players behind him, so... 1-2. There you go. Why are they still checking? You could have seen from that first angle. You could see from that first replay immediately he's on side. But what takes so long to make these decisions? These decisions need to be... Like I said, these decisions need to be streamlined. I don't think there's a problem with the technology of VAR. I think there's a problem with how we use it. And that's just time wasted by VAR. Decision that should be made in seconds. Another player of Brugge has stayed down. I think it's Stankovic again, actually. No, it's Tresoldi. These guys look too similar. Tresoldi and Stankovic, they've got like the same stature, the same height, give or take. He's taking the piss there. I don't like when players dive, even if they play for my team. I think diving is for pussies. Don't like it. Yellow cards now for one of the coaches. Arsenal beating Wolves 1-0 in one of the most boring games ever. Arsenal play a boring game. Color me shocked. Color me shocked. Olympiacos is still 0-0 with Leverkusen, and Bodo is 1-0 with Inter. Mignolet. Ball coming behind Diakon here. Van Aken gets the ball into Ordonez, baggy touch. And Mignolet again. We're right at where we started. Diakon, good aerial duel. Stankovic, sorry. Tresoldi won't get there. They got challenged, come on. I hate when a player clearly doesn't have the ball under control and they just stand there. Go in. The ball is not under his control. Go in. Now's your chance. That is what Husinov does, isn't it? At the moment the opposition player doesn't have the ball under his control, Husinov goes in for the challenge. And that's why he gets so many fouls, because he goes in the moment there's no control. Arsenal have made it 2-0 in their tie. Their game. It's not like they're gonna play 2 legs against Wolves. Let Koke just pass that out. Koke just decided to give the ball to Brugge. Thank you, Koke. I've always rated you, by the way, Koke, so thank you. I'm gonna rate you even more now for that. Diakon. Good ball to Sace here. Sace takes too long to cross it in. And the cross was no good either. Was no goal, it was offside. Okay. Sace flagged offside as well. I think that's a bit premature. Again, just let the play continue. Not like it would have mattered, but can allow this play to continue. It's not like it was obviously offside. I think it was offside, and it wouldn't have mattered myself, but I'm just commenting on the refereeing. Why don't you allow that to play out? Then give it offside. Solis into nowhere. Why play that ball all the way backwards? Like, you're just wasting your own time doing that. Oh my god, this on your... I had people telling me I don't know enough football because Onyedika is the player who worries me for the day. But Onyedika has given the ball away the most this game. Sace has dropped a seismic stinker, but Onyedika has been the worst player on the pitch. Ball picked up again by Brugge. Very good by Sabit. Soldi is not fouled, says the referee. Oh, he's come back to it. Free kick to Brugge. I was just gonna go in on the referee again. Yeah, free kick to Brugge. We take it quickly. We don't try to cross it in, which I don't get. You've got a free opportunity to take a set piece, cross a ball in when you're trailing. If you're Man City and you decide, okay, we keep the ball, okay, fair, you're Man City. But the last I checked, this is not Man City, so just take the opportunity to stink out a goal from a set piece. From which we are not that bad, by the way. We scored a few goals from set pieces. Goal Bodo Glimt. 2-1 to Bodo. Wow. I guess Bodo has decided that they are good at football. Bodo Glimt beat Man City and they saw the lights. They realized, yeah, oh, we're actually goated. We beat Man City. And since then, they've been goated. Stankovic. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but this is the first ever season of Bodo Glimt. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but this is Bodo Glimt's first ever season in the Champions League. Leuven turns into set-piece FC. Yeah, Leuven. Oh! Has that gone in? It has. That's only 2-0. 2-2. I'm getting too excited. That's only 2-2. That is much, much better. I said it. Just cross the ball in. I said it in the first half. Just cross the ball in. And even if it's a shit cross, you can get lucky. Guess what? We've gotten lucky twice. But it's because we crossed the ball in. That's the only way you're gonna get lucky. Did we make good crosses? No. Did we take good set pieces? No. But we forced a mistake. And we got 2 goals. There you go. 2-2. Oh, 2-2. I did not mean to spoil it. Hey. Spoiler alert, isn't it? Brilliant action by Diakon, by the way. Brilliant stuff by Diakon. That's 2-2. There you go. Might actually be a remontada. The German. That's all the German. Yes, he played for the German under 20s. I watched that tournament. The next goal we scored, that's the important one. If we scored that goal at all. 3-1. Oh, Bodo Glimt 3-1 up. Wow. Wow. Wolves gets one back. It's 1-2 there. Absolute cinema, bro. I was just gonna say the same thing, actually. That is absolute cinema. 3-1. Baena has come on. Lookman's come off. Lookman has dropped an absolute stinker as well. Yeah, he scored. He got lucky. But he's dropped an absolute stinker. Akanji in the mud. Ball to Van Aken. Lesoldi picks up. Brilliant test by Lesoldi. Oh, good defending though by, I believe it was Pubel there who got between the ball. Looks like Akanji FC is in the mud, bro. Van Aken, ball comes to Stankovic with a bit of good fortune. Now Zolis leaves the ball for Sabber who keeps it in play. Van Aken. Into the box. It's cleared. That's... It's interesting, but it was a bit too slow. Ball headed up the pitch again by Mechelen. Now it's come to Seys. Seys back to Mechelen. That's good. And now just a bit of calm. Seys again. Oh, Sabah, don't do anything strange, buddy. Passes the ball backwards. It's Ordonez now. And Mignolet. I don't like when we've got the ball with Mignolet because I feel like against teams like it's fine in the Belgian league, but like teams like Atletico, Barcelona, Arsenal, just top teams basically. What I'm trying to say. When you've got the ball with your goalkeeper, I feel like you're going nowhere. And then someone's gonna say, what if you've got Ederson? Well, we don't. You always have people who say that, don't you? Well, Man City used to play that way. Yeah, Man City had Ederson. That is the number one thing I hate about football fans. I'll make an analysis, yeah? And then, like, I'll make an analysis or I'll make a point, like what I just did. I don't like when you have the ball with the goalkeeper against strong teams. That's a fair analysis. But you always have some dumbass who's like, well, Man City used to do that. And you're like, but Man City had Ederson. We're not talking about Man City, are we? Like, I hate that about football. You've always got someone who's like, not about football, but like about football fans, should I say. You've always got someone who just needs to bring up a point, don't you? Soorloth coming on. I do not like that. Soorloth is third best attacker at the moment, if you go of pure form. Griezmann off. Stinker and hooked for Griezmann, I can't lie. Soorloth coming on. And, I mean, the quality on the bench of Atleti is ridiculous. That's quality that we don't really... where are you passing this ball? Can we take Zolis off, please? Speaking of quality on the bench, can we take Zolis off for someone who's more good on the ball? Like, put on Hugo Vetlesen or something. Or Romeo Vermont. Put on Romeo Vermont and go to a 4-2-2. Heck, you can even play Romeo as a right winger. He's done it before. He's not been good at it, but you don't need to be good to do better than Zolis. Who's been in terrible form lately. I hope Zolis can pick up his form again, because it does help when our most prolific scorer, arguably, is best form. Because he's just not been that good for most of this season. Diakon is running at Molina, but he got too excited there, pushed the ball too far. Again, that is what I want, though. I don't care if these players fuck up. I want them to try. Because this is a game you're chasing. I know it's 2-2, but you're not winning at the Metropolitano. But this is a game you are chasing. Asaba, you need to help out there. You can't just watch Ordonez fight off a striker on his own. Forward ball by the goalkeeper, one back by Diakon, but that will be given as a foul. To Brugge. Okay, I think that should have gone the other way, but hands up in the air. Thank you, referee. You gave a bullshit penalty for Atletico, so I guess it's the least you could do. I think we need to bring on Romeo Vermont, though. Just put him on for Zolis. Make him do the exact same job as Zolis. I promise you, he'll do it just fine. He might even do it better. And the reason why I want Romeo on is because he's got big game energy. Stankovic goes down in the box. I think they're giving a free kick for handball here. I think. He's onside, so that's not it. I mean, you can look at that for a penalty. I don't get why VAR does not even bother to look at it. VAR should look at that. And it wasn't offside either, because it wasn't the position where he got the ball that they gave the free kick. Because they gave the free kick in the box already. Brugge has not done a lot this game. Like, defensively or attacking-wise. Oh, Sorloth against the bar. That's a bit of good fortune there. That was a brilliant cross by Koke. And Sorloth just hits the crossbar. Very, very, very fortunate there. Oh, that should have been 2-3 to Atleti. Onyedika. Play the ball up the pitch, come on. Van Aken. Quick pass to Onyedika again. Oh, Van Aken can't get between there. Sorloth is actually doing a job here. Like, oh, good stuff, Diakon. Diakon has been giving it his all this game. This is Diakon's magnum opus, I suppose. Onyedika. Just gets the ball back. Sabbe again. The funny thing is, I don't think we've played that good in either half. First half was worse. But I think it's I think Atletico have just given us too much space here in the second half as well. Brugge in the Champions League. Hey. Got a big game, Gene, you know. Diakon. Come on, Diakon, cross it, cross it. Oh, you take too long. Great ball. Oh! Stankovic on the turn. Could not put enough power on it. Diakon is playing a mad game, bro. Just ran through them all, put the ball to Stankovic, and that's difficult, that shot. Was great creation by Diakon, but Stankovic was just surrounded and didn't have any time. Stinker and hooked against Wolves. Not my striker. My striker setbacks against Wolves. Hasn't he scored like 16 goals against Wolves or something ridiculous like that? I remember the statistic that was something like that. Because I know he scored 4 goals and 7 goals against Wolves once. He scored 9 goals this season. He scored 1 goal in the treble season. So that's 10 goals already against Wolves. So did he score 10 goals? Something like that? I'm trying to think right now. I'm forgetting a game. Not sure what game I'm forgetting, but I'm forgetting a game. So treble season, he scored 1 goal at Molineux and 3 goals at Etihad. Then 4-beat season. I can't remember what he did at Etihad. I know he scored 4 goals at Molineux, I believe. Can't remember what he did at Etihad. And he scored 2 goals this season. So 10. Can't remember the other game. Can't for the life of me remember the other game. No, well, this year. Erling Haaland scored so many goals, they just all blend together. It's like, you know, when a striker just scores so many goals that they just start blending together. The same thing for like Aguero. and De Bruyne with his assists. Like, KDB's assists, they all blend together as well. Haaland's goals, it's just so many of them there blending together. Van Aken, ball to Diakon. Diakon tried to play it on too quickly. Wait, quick to come back into shape, but good defending by Donjes there. Good intercepting. Now Diakon going forwards again. Diakon's got no support though. He's been fouled. That's no free kicks, says the referee. Go fuck yourself, mate. Fuck this ref. Sorloth is strong, of course. Good defending by Ordonez. It's not done. Says actually made himself useful. He's had Stinker Says, so it's good that he's actually doing something now. Onyedika. Into Tresoldi with Sabbe. Sabbe. Zolis. Zolis. Tresoldi. Tresoldi puts the ball into Sabbe's path. Sabbe can't get there. It's a shame that we don't have Forbes for this game. The pace of Forbes would really help so much in this game. Like just the explosivity, like over short distances. That's where Forbes just, he glides past you, doesn't he? If we had that in this game, I think we would have had a few chances more. Trasoldi comes off, I don't like that. I think it should be Zolis coming off. Romeo coming on though, that is what I like to see. I'd much rather Zolis comes off and we play with two strikers. Leverkusen is winning 2-0 against Olympiacos. And Bodo Glimt is winning 3-1 against Inter. Saka injured again, ole ole. Yeah. I just feel sorry for the guy. He's been so mismanaged. He should have played way less football when he was younger. Just been spammed out and spammed out and spammed out, and that's just no good for you. I feel sorry for Saka. Yeah, he's had his career kind of ruined by an incompetent manager. If he doesn't win the league this season, he's never going to win the league. And this is easily one of the most talented players to come through the English academies. Easily one of the most talented. Like, at the very least of his generation, I do think he's similar talent level to Phil Foden. He's a bit more... he's a bit less all-round. He's a bit more focused on particular skills, but... It's been so mismanaged. Struggling with Wolves. Pega Bandri. Hey, winning is winning. Winning is winning. If Man City won the league title playing like this, I will not give two fucks. Excuse me, I will not give two fucks. The fact that Arsenal have to grind out a result against Wolves says it all. I don't think it does. I mean, if you go on game by game, I don't think one game grinding out a result is that big of a deal. But it's the fact that it's every game. Like, it's not every game, but it's so many games they have to grind out a result. So many games where they should win comfortably, where they don't win comfortably. But they do win at the end of the day. And we're not perfect, Man City, so Arsenal don't need to be perfect either. If Arsenal is losing, that's when I get excited, but or at the very least, the drawing against a good side, which is not Wolves. But if it's if they're winning, I'm not too excited, especially against a side like Wolves. Great save, Mignolet. Ball on the right. It's crossed in to the far post. It's a terrible cross. I agree. I agree that it will probably bite them in the ass, but The question is, can Man City win enough games for it to matter? Oh, that's an own goal by... Oh, Ordonez. Oh. Yeah, that was coming. Yeah, that was coming. So bored. Do you rate Lookman? Well, he's dropped a stinker today. He's dropped an absolute stinker today. I think he's an okay player. I think he's a bit overrated. He's good, but he's not elite. And Brugge have not been elite today either. Atletico remembered to, how to play football. Apparently they did. Jesus injured now. Yikes. Their entire team is getting injured again. Zolis. Sell Zolis. Flicks the ball into nowhere. Sabbe gets the ball onto Stankovic. Stankovic passes backwards when he shouldn't. That's nothing new. Diakon. Diakon running on the ball. Still Diakon. Gets the ball behind Van Aken. That's bored. Yeah, you can see that it's panic football again. It's just panic again. Zolis. Get this guy off the pitch, man. Sikwe. Game on. Sabbe Diakon off. Still, Zolis stays on the pitch for God knows why. Campbell game on. Oh wow, Campbell. He gets to play 9 minutes. Yay. Is that throwing in the towel? Or what are we doing here? Romeo can't get to the ball. That was headed forwards. Stankovic, Onyedika. Brilliant test by Stankovic and Onyedika. Now Zolis is on the left this time. Says crosses it in. It's taken a deflection. It's come to Sikwe now. Sikwe. On to Campbell. He's been shit. He scored a penalty, but he's been absolutely shit. Ball on the left again. Zolis. Still Zolis. Campbell. Romeo. Zolis again. We just can't get a shot off at the moment. Says. Don't pass it backwards. You're allowing them up the pitch again. Fuck's sake. Ball on the left. Says. Good ball into Zolis here. Zolis cuts it back. No one's there. Throw into Brugge again. Says will take. Sikwe. Shot takes a deflection again, and Zolis is just shooting for the sake of shooting now. I've seen this guy do this a lot. That is a very Zolis thing to do, isn't it? Oh well, let me just start shooting. I can shoot, so why won't I? Ball out for a corner to Atletico. No more goals. In the Arsenal game, you mean? Or in this game? I can see another goal. This game's been all over the place. But I don't think it will be us scoring if there is another goal. I'm mentally clocked out of this game. I can see Atletico scoring another goal though. Fortunately. Ball to the right. Campbell just fucks about. Ball with Sequin now. Sequin. Cross is blocked. It's a corner. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is, to be honest. You know, never say never, but I think it's. It doesn't matter if it's from open play or not. Scoring is scoring. Says, Stinker, and Hooked. The new guy is coming on the pitch. And that is quite telling. Stankovic. Hooked. The Martial and Mayer on. I've never seen this Le Martial guy play. He could be the best player since Lionel Messi. Like, he could be better than Messi. Or he could be the worst player I've ever laid my eyes upon. We're about to find out. 3 bad adults altogether. Seque. Free kick. Brugge. Atletico has not been the better team. Like, in general play. But Atletico has taken their chances. Do I think they should have had the penalty? No. Do I think Brugge should have had the penalty? Also no. I think that the penalty call was soft. And for the Brugge they didn't give it, but for the Atletico they did, so... I think that's a bit unfair, but oh well. Win some, you lose some, I suppose. What I'm more worried about is the corner. Would we have conceded that? Never. Your own goal. That's silly. Like, you don't put it across your net like that, do you? Free kick by Zolis was a good one, but no Bruges player got to it. Ball on the right. Can it be kept in by Campbell? It can. He's crossed it in. Romeo tried to go for a bicycle kick, but it was cleared just before his feet. Balls come to Campbell again. Zolis should have laid it off already. Now he's laid it off for Mayer. It's blocked. Seque can't win the ball back. Campbell doing good defensive work here. Ball with Le Marchal. Le Marchal to Van Aken quickly. Van Aken gives it to Zolis. Van Aken is running out wide. Zolis is running down the middle. Zolis again! Straight at the goalkeeper. Like, realistically speaking, we should be 2-1. But we've just given them 3 goals. Twitter is down apparently. Is it? Again. Twitter down again, ole ole. Twitter down again, ole ole. Ball into Solis! Come on! Come on! There you go, he's finally scored. It's offside. Fuck you. It's offside. I got too excited, brother. We'll see. We will see, guys. I think he's offside. I do think he is offside. What is Inter up to? Losing 3-1. That's what Inter is up to. Massive Bodo Glimt strikes again. Milan still alive in the title race. They're 8 points behind. They're 7 points behind, sorry. With 13 games left to play, I'm not sure. Oh, it's given! It's given! It's 3-3! There you go! 3-3, bro. I can't lie. I still think we're getting knocked out. Because here's the thing. I do not believe we can win at the Metropolitano. So I said, we're still getting knocked out. But at least we have the pride of not losing at home as it stands. As it stands. At the moment, do not underestimate Club Brugge their ability to concede a goal in the 90+7th minute. I swear down, how many goals have we conceded in the literal last kick of the game? Bro, it's enough to make a man go insane. It's enough to make a man go insane, so don't get too excited, I'd say, about that, because you can get punished by the football gods. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Van Aken. Romeo. Campbell. Where? Oh, that's not a good cross. But I do think we have to win at Jan Breidel. I really cannot see us winning. At Metropolitano. I can't imagine Atletico playing this poorly at Metropolitano for starters. And I think our level will drop there as well. Because, I mean, it just does. These players are not used to that kind of pressure. So I think we're losing still. The tie. But at the very least, we get to have that draw at home. What is this defending structure? We're just not marking anyone, I guess. Onyedika picks up the ball. Good work, Onyedika. Good pass. I'm not sure by who. Campbell on the ball now. Sequez overlapping. Campbell. Onyedika. Into Romeo. Romeo goes down. Stands up again. The ball is with Sorloth. Good interception van Aken. Inter are lucky Como did a favor, because this day would have been worse. But there. Was that Como game today? Didn't realize that. Board ball chipped in. So Milan didn't win. I thought they won. Ah. Was that today, the Como game? I thought it was yesterday. Long ball by Atletico. Sorlot's shot is blocked. That was today. How's that Wolves game? Check that Wolves. Yeah, Arsenal is winning 1-2. So let's see that out. Onyedika. Goal Wolves 2-2. Yo! Wolves! This Wolves super team! Wolves 2026, bro! That 2026 Wolves hype, it was not just hype, bro. They are actually that goated. Campbell. Absolute cinema, as you say. Van Aken into Campbell. Campbell is dragged down, but it won't be given a free kick, I believe. Ball with Alvarez again. It's with what's his game again? Le Marchand. I forgot the new guy's name. Campbell. Ball into the crowd. Yay! Who scored for the Wolves? Who scored for the Wolves? Oh, it's Dorsey! The Anderlecht club scored for the Wolves! Bro, they got dunked on by an Anderlecht scrub. Oh, dead, bruv. Dorsey, you know. Ay. Nah. That's sad, bro. My god, that is sad, bro. I didn't know he played for the Wolves. I did not know this guy played for the Wolves. Free kick to, sorry, not free kick, corner kick to Atleti. Arsenal are at, Arsenal, what's the point of them these days? I don't know. To bottle titles. To bottle titles, that is their purpose in life. And the referee has blown his whistle for full time. Why not relegate these guys? Hey, I'll relegate Arsenal. I will be dead. I will be dead for the Arsenal relegation. We will all be dead. They're not serious, aren't they? Let's watch Arsenal. We'll talk about this game in a second. Let's watch the final minutes of that Arsenal game. Still going. The Arsenal game. Wasting time in the corner flag. That is how football is meant to be played. Love that. No, and I'm watching the Arsenal game right now. The Club Brugge game, full time. I'll put the timer on 0. There you go. Timer on 0. Hey, bro, Wolves, you got something for me, Wolves. Wasting time in the corner flag. That is how football is meant to be played. That is how football is meant to be played. Bro, I am dying. This is fucking comedy. I love this, bro. I love this right now. City game in hand. Yeah, City have a game in hand. Arsenal is 5 points. cleared, I believe, and City have a game in hand. This is fucking comedy, bro. This is embarrassing, that's what it is. This is so pure embarrassing for Arsenal. You cannot be title contenders like this, bro. Full time in the Arsenal. It's the history of the Tottenham. It is the history of the Tottenham. It is the history of the Tottenham. Look at them, they're fighting, bro. Hey. Hey. Hey, bro. I feast. I feast today. 2-3-3s at Jan Breidel. Yeah. Both times to La Liga team. Both times, a penalty. Call that has not been quite right. Has there been a manager like this that just never learns? Pochettino. Fucking Tino. This guy is Pochettino light. Pochettino from Wish. Because at least Pochettino got to a Champions League final. It's the history of the Tottenham. But you're the Arsenal. What are you doing being Tottenham over here? Poch and Arteta. North London forever. Wonderful stuff this. AC Milan in the mud. Hey, a lot of teams are in the mud right now, but Brugge has the pride of not losing at home. And we're gonna lose this tie. I've said this a dozen times. We need to win at Jan Breidel to win this tie. So, we're gonna lose at the Metropolitano. I believe that. But at the very least, we can say, come on, we've done this. We've gotten a good result at home. We've not gotten ourselves embarrassed at the very least. Even though we played terrible. I don't think we deserve to have even had a draw. At the same time, it was bad luck on our part. It was bad luck on our part. That the penalty, I don't think was a penalty. For starters, I don't think that was a penalty. The third goal, the own goal, was just poor luck. With the Winter Olympics happening as well, yeah. But we should have played better this game. That is the bottom line. Should it have been a penalty? I don't think so. Was the own goal poor luck? Yes. But still, we allowed those things to happen a bit too easily. We conceded a lot of corners. The goal we conceded by Ademola, what is his first name? Ademola, I believe. Lookman. Embarrassing to concede that goal. But then at the same time, you look at how we attack. First half, pathetic attacking. We're just passing the ball slowly. We should have been crossing in. Make them defend. Make them make mistakes. And when you do that in the second half, you score 3 goals. So, brilliant second half. With a poor moment, but otherwise brilliant. A terrible first half. And that is why we won't win the tie. Arsenal bottled it. Hey, it's the history of the Tottenham. Big up to Ardley United TV as well. I don't know if that's the real one. That's Red Devil United TV. I always have to check. You know YouTube, you have to check for fake accounts. So let me just check that you're the real one. Go to channel. Yeah, it is the real Red Devil United. Big up, brother. Big up. Let me just put his link in here. Check out Red Devil United's channel. Feel free to put your own link. Oh, there you go. Feel free to put your own link in as well, Adam. feel free to put in your own link. On Saturday, hey, calma. Let's worry about today first. We can talk about Saturday later. Man of the match. Ooh, that's a good one. Don't think anyone was very good. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I think most of these players dropped stinkers. Tresoldi was brilliant. And Van Aken was very good. Big up Michael, thank you for the rate. Michael. Tresoldi or Van Aken. It's a toss-up between one or the other. I think Brandon Mechelen played okay. Ordonez played very good, but the own goal goes against him. I don't think I can give him man of the match because of the own goal. Even though he held his own against, for a large portion at the very least, against Sorloth, who is a very strong, very physical striker. Stankovic was incredibly poor. That was so poor by Stankovic. He had his moments, but that's just not the standard he has set for himself. Yeah, big up Adam. How many points is Wolves on? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, check out Red Devil United's channel. We put it in twice here. And check out Adam's channel as well. Big up to Adam. Michael, feel free to put your link in. Michael is not a mod, I just... Let me mod this guy up. Give me a moment. I'm giving Michael mods. Add as moderator. Go. Yeah, feel free to put your channel in, Michael. Road to 8k. Absolutely. Thank you for the rate as well, Michael. Zolis FC, bro. Zolis FC. Zolis FC is back on the menu. This guy, he's gonna go on a purple patch. 10 game scoring run, purple patch. Delicious. Delicious stuff, bro. What a night for you. Hey. I think we're gonna lose at the Metropolitano. I'm gonna be a bit negative here, but you know what? We won. So... yeah, but Brugge is cooler than Inter. Fuck Inter, bro. Inter lost 3-1 against Bodo fucking Glimt. Inter lost 3-1 against Bodo Glimt. Let that sink in, brothers. Let that sink in. Get the Sharks out. Hey, we got... This is a Brugge and Man City stream at the same time, because Man City, without playing, Man City fucking won today. Blue Shark, it's out, bro. It's out. Pick up the Sharks. This Shark is... it's gonna limp fin. You know how Orcos in captivity, their fins go limp? Yeah, this guy's been in captivity for... He's a bit limp. He's got like penile dysfunction. Don't bully him. But he is circling, bro. This guy is circling. Somehow, 2 wins in a single day. I count this as a win. Fuck Atletico. I count this as a win. It's a comeback. It's another 3-3. It's a win for the pride. We need Forbes for that second leg, bro. Forbes, you got something cooking for me. Forbes, hat-trick under the lights. We will be there. It's the history of the Asna, bro. Big up, Tausif. Yeah, big up Adam. I get mod him. Subscribe to Michael. Subscribe to Red Devil United. All the links that's been put in chat. Subscribe to them. And subscribe to me. Be nice. Subscribe to me. I do streams almost every day. Some days I don't do a stream, but like... you'll see, I plan all my streams on Monday for the rest of the week. So almost every day I do a stream. Bro, it's like Arteta. Arteta is just... I don't know. This guy confuses me. Arteta confuses me as a manager. I think he's a good coach. I really do think Arteta is a good coach. but I don't think he's a good manager. You know what I mean? I think he knows how to spot a player. I think he knows how to improve a player. I think he's good. Not great, but good. Tactic-wise. But he just, as a manager, he just doesn't make good strategy decisions. He plays the same play over and over, and then they get injuries and injuries and injuries. And he ruins his own players. Very confusing. Very confusing. Thanks for the mods. No worries, brother. Yeah, blue shorts, bro. Akanji. Hey, Akanji FC is in the mud. In the mud, bro. True Gunnar is furious. No. Hey. Yeah, you know what it is, yeah? I've got this one Bundesliga fan on my Twitter. He's a retard. Let me close that. You know what this? Most football fans don't understand football. And the reason why I'm starting off with that, yeah? This is gonna be a tangent, but I promise it circles back. I promise this circles back. Most football fans do not understand football. Most football fans are casual, so it's okay to not understand football. It's not that big of a deal. Listen, I was a casual fan until the treble season. Like, when we signed Erling Haaland, that's when I started watching football a lot more. Before that, I was quite casual. Not understanding football, not a big deal. The problem is, yeah, a lot of fans don't understand football, but they think they understand football. Again, I promise this will circle back. This is going to be quite a winded tangent. So, when you've got a manager who just keeps making the same mistake, he keeps making the same mistake, but every season he starts good, he gets into good positions. He will make the same mistake at the end, but he gets into good positions. People think eventually you will learn from your mistakes, but that is not football. Because you look at all these players across so many different leagues, eras, all of that. I have seen so many players at Brugge who don't learn from their mistakes. So many players at City who don't learn from their mistakes. Calvin Phillips, prime example. Did not learn from his mistakes. Sergio Gomez, Cancelo. A lot of players don't learn from their mistakes, and that's why they often flop. It's the same with managers. They don't learn from their mistakes. What is his name? The Liverpool guy. Rodgers something. Michael, are you still here? What is his name? Rodgers. His name is slipping me. Liverpool manager, Rodgers. Never won shit. What's his first name? Doesn't matter. You know who I mean. Brandon Rodgers, that's his name. There you go. This is a guy, yeah? You get into the positions, go nowhere. It's like what you saw today from Club Brugge. You get into the positions in the first half, but you go nowhere. You get into the positions in the first, but you go no. So, okay, you're in that position, but what are you doing now? Okay, you've got the ball in the final third. What do you do now? It means nothing to be able to get to the final third. It means nothing. And that is true in football games, for football players, and for football managers, all alike, and for football seasons as a whole. So then you look at Arsenal. They are capable of getting to this part of the season. We know that about Arsenal. They are capable of getting here. But they're capable of going past it. I'm just saying, I've not seen this guy learn from his mistakes 3 years in a row. This could be the fourth. This could genuinely be the fourth. If Man City and Arsenal now match each other every game to the end of the season, and then Man City beat Arsenal, Man City is champion. That is the simple truth. So, Arsenal, absolute bottle job. Unfathomable bottle jobbing. But Brugge, let's talk about Brugge a bit. Yeah, pretty much. I was like watch the old Barcelona game or Real Madrid's game here and there. But before that treble, I pretty much... I would watch Man City. I would watch Club Brugge. Game done. Football done. I don't talk about it too much. I will talk a bit, but not too much. I didn't watch the full Euros in 2021 even. I only watched Belgium. Normally I watched the full Euros, but like COVID hit and I was kind of out of football during COVID. But, like before that, I only watched Bruges. I only watched City. I wouldn't go watch Celta Vigo. I wouldn't go watch Arsenal, for example. I mean, I watch Liverpool sometimes. That's a lie. But you know what I mean. Now I watch like 9 games every weekend. I watch 9 games every weekend. Whereas 6 games, I mean, every weekend. And then I'll watch 3 in the midweek. But I used to just watch 1 game. Or 1 or 2 games a weekend. And then I'd watch the old extra game. 3 clubs. 3 clubs. AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, and Arsenal London. What do they have in common? I know what it's not. Champions Leagues, because only one of them got a Champions League. I know it's not league titles, because only one of them has got 19. I think I know. Is it bottling? Is it bottling titles? Is it bottling games? Is it bottling everything in general? You watch Atletico Madrid lose the fucking final in Copa del Rey. I will be dead. Yo, Atletico Madrid to bottle that Copa del Rey final. We will be dead. That is where we land. Say humbly. Say humbly. The color is red. The mentality is bottle jobs. And they start their letters with an A. Atletico Madrid isn't really red, though. Like, is that red? I won't call that red. But what color would you call that? Pink? Is that red? It's not really red, is it? Like, oh, one moment. Yeah, but it's not really red, is it? From Atletico. Like, give me a moment, yeah? Like, if we copy paste this. I guess that is red. I guess it is red. It looks kind of like pinkish when you put it next to the white, but I guess in isolation it is kind of red. Yeah. Colors. I'll let's go with the blue tint. It looks kind of pinkish, is what I think of Atletico's colors, but maybe I'm crazy. It looks kind of pinkish to me, I can't lie. I might be colorblind, who knows. I'm probably not. Anyhow, rounding up here, because today they wore red shorts. That is true, correct. It is the red. Red makes you bottle. Never wear something red. That is the message. Big up to Steve, by the way, for the raid. I believe someone else raided. I wasn't paying attention. I believe I got 2 raids. I saw Steve. I didn't see who the other raid was, but thank you for the raid. Yeah, one is Adidas, another is Puma, another one is Nike. Hey, Puma has got Man City though. You know what I'm saying? Man City, they're not the same. Puma is bold different. Who's got... Is AC Milan Puma? Let me check. AC Milan. 25, 26 kits. Let me check this. AC Milan is Puma. There you go. AC Milan, 6 Champions League, 7. I don't know how many they've got. It's something like that. There you go. AC Milan, Puma. Puma is just cleared, you know. 7. They've got 7 Champions League. Puma is cleared. That is the message here. Puma is cleared. Even our bottle job clubs at least have history in Europe. Unlike Arsenal or Atletico. By the way, talking about history in Europe, Atletico Madrid. You've done it again. Or you haven't done it. So I say, you haven't done it again. You have not done it again, Atletico Madrid. 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 That's what they do for Real Madrid, isn't it? Doesn't really go well with Atletico, does it? Now, if I do stop taking the piss just a little bit, I'll stop a little bit with taking the piss. Are we going to win at the Metropolitano? No. We're not gonna win at the Metropolitano, let's be honest. But, listen, even if we don't win, there is a chance for a draw. There's this very small chance for a draw. And then if it goes to penalties, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So, there you go. That is the hope. That is the cope. That is the cope. They going trophyless. Yeah, but like, if you haven't won the Champions League, you don't matter. We do not care about Europa League, bruv. It's the Champions League that counts. No history in Europe. There's no history in Europe. Everyone, get your Madrid flags out. Your Real Madrid flags. The Real Madrid. It's a celebration day. Atletico, bottle job. Arsenal, bottle job. Even harder. I can't wait for Atletico to lose that final in the Copa del Rey. I hope they lose the Copa del Rey final. It will be so funny. It will be, guys, it will be so funny. So funny. Guys. Hey, we will be there. But we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. I think it's gonna be Bilbao. I think it's gonna be Bilbao, in my opinion. They're winning, aren't they, on aggregates? They won the first leg, I believe. No, it's Sociedad who won the first leg, 1-0. I still think Bilbao. I think Bilbao, big club energy. But either way, Atletico is losing that final, brothers. We will leave it there. I'm waffling at this point. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful life. You know that Rick Ashley song? It's a beautiful... Does that song go? It's a beautiful life if you give it... something like that. Anyhow, I'm waffling. I'll leave it there. For the 50th time, I will leave it there. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys the next one. Adios. I'm saying adios because this is Spanish. Adios, amigos.